Hi, friend. Hi, friends. I'm Olivia Smith. Thanks for visiting my YouTube channel where I share the latest global news every day. You can also read more news on TimeGlitter.com. You can find all the links in the video description below. Friends, don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with others, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Now let's jump into today's news. News headline: Taylor Swift can teach us all a lesson in how democracy works. News details: if you're a Taylor Swift fan, chances are you've come across the video of the pop star having a heated discussion with her father. The topic: politics, specifically whether Taylor should publicly voice her opinions on political matters and candidates, particularly in support of women's reproductive rights. Her dad is against it. He's in protective mode, advocating for his daughter to stick to what she knows best: music. He believes delving into the realm of politics could jeopardize her safety, career, and mental well-being. After all, why risk alienating fans and attracting trolls along the way? One of her managers shares this sentiment: fewer fans at her next concert. Is that really what she wants? Taylor Swift, visibly emotional, explained to her father that speaking out about her fundamental beliefs is something she feels morally compelled to do. And indeed, she follows through on that sentiment. She even went as far as endorsing Joe Biden for president in 2020. And it seems her endorsement had an impact, given that he emerged victorious despite contrary claims from certain former presidents. This week, Swift once again used her platform to encourage her fans to engage in basic democratic actions. "I wanted to remind you guys to vote for the people who best represent you into power," Swift expressed on her Instagram story on Super Tuesday. "If you haven't already, make a plan to vote today." In this instance, she wasn't advocating for a particular candidate. She simply urged her millions of followers to become active citizens. It wasn't just a call to vote. It was a directive to make a plan to vote. Swift was specific. She instructed people to verify the locations and operating hours of their polling places, both in her home state of Tennessee and beyond. As November approaches, make a plan to vote encompasses registering to vote, something Swift has previously encouraged and which has led to significant spikes in voter registrations in the tens of thousands. Naturally, the Biden campaign hopes that Swift will once again throw her support behind him. But even such a straightforward message holds significance. Surprisingly, it sparked anger among some. Why can't she just stick to entertaining? That seemed to be the sentiment expressed by certain individuals. The Guardian highlighted one social media reaction. "Wow, Taylor Swift has officially begun interfering in the 2024 election. She tells her young female fans to vote for the candidate that most represents you into power. The horror, the nerve of promoting representative government. There's a strong undertone of stay in your lane in these and other negative responses. I commend Swift for leveraging her considerable influence for something meaningful. She sets a commendable example for the rest of us. While we may not command her massive following, nobody does, each of us can contribute to upholding American democracy, which currently appears quite fragile." Last year, during interviews with scholars, authors, and commentators on my podcast American Crisis, I asked each of them to provide a pro-democracy call to action for both the media and citizens. They offered plenty of insightful advice for the media, such as prioritizing journalism's public service mission over chasing polls, focusing on the horse race, and pursuing clicks. Moreover, they were generally in agreement about what ordinary people, non-celebrities, can do. "We are facing a crucial existential choice about the kind of country we want and how we wish to be governed," cautioned author Garrett Graff. He expressed shock at the rapid erosion of democracy's guardrails in recent years and criticized the news media's role, accusing it of acting cynically for profit. According to Graff's advice, citizens must be acutely aware of the stakes, the outcomes of the upcoming presidential election and down-ballot elections, and they must act accordingly. Ruth Ben-Ghiat emphasized the importance of staying well-informed. As an expert on authoritarian leaders and the author of Strong Men, Mussolini to the present, she understands the significance of citizens resisting the temptation to disengage and surrender. Allowing for a passive electorate is a tactic used by strongmen to seize power. Democracy inherently relies on participation. It requires caring. This can involve donating to a campaign, volunteering as a poll worker, assisting others in registering to vote, or reaching a polling station. It also means making your own voting plan and following through with it. Being an active, outspoken citizen isn't always easy, as Taylor Swift's father tried to convey. However, she proceeded nonetheless. And so should we all. Friends, don't forget to hit the like button, drop a comment, share with